everybody, and welcome to my review of Tag. So Tag is a comedy film based on a true story, and it stars a huge cast of really big actors, including Jeremy Renner, Ed Helms, John Hamm, Isla Fisher, Rashida Jones, Leslie Bibb. There are tons of awesome people in this movie. And of course, I've pretty much just rattled off the ones that you'll probably know. So like I said, this movie is actually based on a true story. The movie version is about a group of friends who've grown up all through childhood, and every year they play a game of tag in the month of May. And this has been going on for 30 years. Every year in May, it's tag season, and they've all got to try and tag each other, except for Jeremy Renner's character, who has never been tagged. And this all came from this article in, I believe it was the Wall Street Journal, about a group of childhood friends who grew up, and except in the article it was 23 years that they've been playing it, but yeah. Go figure. So look, this movie came out and I really didn't know anything about it, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think it's been marketed all that heavily. And a lot of people who I've mentioned to that I'm going to see Tag had no idea what it was. I didn't see a trailer until only a couple of days ago. And quite frankly, I probably would have given it a miss had it not been for a lot of reviews coming out that have been very positive. So I kind of thought, well, what the heck, I'll go check it out. And look, yeah, I liked it. It was definitely a funny film. For starters, I really liked the way that they explored themes of long-lasting friendship. I mean, you know, sometimes in life we're lucky enough to have friends who have been with us through our entire lives, and yeah, I thought the way they touched on that theme was actually really good. But not only that, it was about what makes these friendships last, and about this whole idea of not growing up, which, yeah, pretty much got that nailed. And I mean, that's the thing, you know, in life, you gotta have fun. You've gotta, you know, do whatever you can to live a good life and be successful or whatever you need to do, but have fun. I thought the casting was really, really good. Like, all the actors worked really well together. The chemistry between them was great. You really did believe this group of guys had actually grown up together. As far as standouts go, Jeremy Renner, I thought his character was fantastic, especially because he was like, I don't know, he was almost like this ninja badass. There are these moments like when they're trying to tag him where everything goes into ultra slow motion and you just hear his thought process as to, you know, if this person's coming in now, this is going to happen. And if you've seen in the trailer, like there's these bits where he does all these like cool martial arts things and stuff. Yeah, that was really entertaining. I really liked Lil Rel Howery, I believe his name is, his character. He was just like this absolute dumbass. Everything he said just either didn't make sense or was completely stupid, and that was one joke that never got old. And I absolutely loved Isla Fisher, as always. She kind of seems to play the cute psychotic really well. If you remember in Wedding Crashers, her character in that, this was kind of a more extreme version of that, but yeah, she does that role really well, and no different in this movie. I thought she was great. Only thing is, she really needs to work on her American accent, and I believe I said that in my review of Keeping Up with the Joneses. Yeah, it's not convincing, and I can only imagine for all you US viewers, you must have been sitting there going, really? Is that the best you've got? And I also really dug the way this movie was shot and edited. There was some really creative and interesting camera choices and some really cool edits and stuff, so yeah, it was a good looking film, which kind of surprised me. But yeah, overall, there were a lot of laughs to be had in this film. Until the third act. And this is probably the main criticism I have with this film. Once it got into the third act, things got really kind of dark and a little bit somber, and I don't know, it just lost its comedic steam. And I know I definitely wasn't the only one, because of all the people that were in the theater I was in when I saw it, I wasn't the only one who wasn't laughing in the third act. And yeah, it just kind of takes a bit of a serious turn. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously, but if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. And that whole shift of tone just didn't work for me. Plus the ending just kind of fizzled. I don't know. I mean, I don't know really what I was expecting, but something a little more creative than what we were given. And aside from that, just the overall premise of the film, like these dudes who are trying to tag this one guy who's never been tagged, like, I don't know, it was kind of shallow. And I know you can argue that it's meant to be just a dumb comedy, it's not supposed to have a groundbreaking plot or anything like that, and that's fair enough, but, you know, I mean, there have been some better comedies. I mean, like Game Night earlier this year I thought was a better film. So yeah, I think this film probably could have done with a rewrite or two. So look, if you're after a good time at the movies and just something light and entertaining, go see it. You're not going to go wrong. It's not a bad film by any means. It was definitely an entertaining way to spend an hour and 40 minutes. Would I buy it on Blu-ray? Probably, like if it was down the track in maybe a 3 for $30 deal or something like that. Definitely wouldn't buy it on day one. But yeah, despite its flaws, it wasn't a bad film, and I'm going to give Tag a 7 out of 10. So I think I'm kind of late to this party because there's a lot of movies I've got to catch up on at the moment. I've still got to see Ocean's 8, Jurassic World 2 comes out tomorrow, what else is there? Upgrade I'm still looking forward to. So yeah, I'm going to try and check out all these movies over the next few days and review them and... But in the meantime, over to you guys. If you've seen Tag, I'd love to know what you thought of it. Although a few other YouTube movie reviewers I've already had discussions with and stuff because I've seen all your reviews, so yeah, we've already been there. But if I haven't spoken to you about Tag, by all means let me know what you thought of it. Drop me some comments either here or on Facebook. All the social media links are in the description below because I like to talk about movies and I would love to talk about movies with you. You're it!
Click subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest movie reviews. Skynet will be taking over any day now, so what have you got to lose? Nyah.